Hey guys, just wanted to show you another experimental blaster that I've been working on and is functionally complete. The shell still has a bunch of modifications that are not completed. I'm still waiting for a shipment of styrene to come in, but as you can see, it has been minimized. I've been kind of taking down a lot of the curvy angles. I'm just trying to make it a little bit more streamlined to something that I would like to use and just see in paint as well. The couple main parts of this that I was working on are the turret. If you look at the turret, it is a lot smaller than a normal stock Maverick turret. Here for reference you can see is a stock turret. I've taken off about an inch. So just wanted to see if I could make this shorter. The original goal was to make it look more like a pistol. I was going to chop this part down and then move that up, but decided to leave the internals there. I was probably going to try to put an SSPB in there, but just really didn't feel like it at the time. So what I ended up doing on top of this, there are CPVC barrels. And as you can maybe see right here, this allows it to be rear loading. So this is a rear loading Shorty Maverick. It works. It doesn't, it gets the kind of regular Maverick ranges. Still rotates. Still fires. All of it works pretty well, and again I was just waiting for some styrene to finish up the shell work. Alright, so here's just a quick look at the internals of the Maverick. Everything here is basically the same. The regular spring plus the penny mod. The plunger tube is going to be different. This piece is just part of a long shot jam door that was cut down. The original plunger tube here was trimmed down to be able to glue this so that in the shell, when it is all put together, it is flush with the regular shell. So that took quite a bit of sanding just to make sure that that fit was exact. And then as it pushes forward, it makes the seal with the turret. And then when it gets put back into this rest position here, it is again flush with the shell. The turret itself was obviously minimized. The bar that goes through it was cut down. This front piece here was also trimmed down a little bit to be able to just accept the tighter space that it's in. And this front bar normally touches this orange piece, but that was trimmed down as well just so that there is a gap, just to help with the rotation. And also the back here, there are two small nubs that were trimmed down just to be able to allow this piece, since it is further down, so that the turret can come out. And as you can see, this piece is a little bit longer, so that when it is actually resting on the turret, it makes a seal to hide or to cover the entire CPVC barrel. If that was not there, there would be a small gap on the bottom, and obviously you do not want that. So there are no measurements on this. A lot of this I just kind of did by eyeball, since it was just an experiment gun. So if you decide that you want to try any of these things, you'll just kind of have to see how it goes. The one thing to make sure is that this piece goes down far enough to cover your barrel, and that you trim this back piece here as well, so that it will be able to, the turret will still be able to function properly. Alright, so on from this, there should be a firing test. So overall, this is a fun blaster. It's going to be fun to get the shell modifications done and paint. As for painting scheme, I'm still not sure exactly what that's going to be. If you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear about them. But other than that, I realized that I did not have just a view of the rear loading process. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. The dart fit to the CPVC is a little inconsistent, just with the inner diameter of CPVC being inconsistent. So that's probably the one thing that I still have to contend with. The seal from the turret to the plunger is pretty good. Some of the barrels are a little iffy, so I'll probably have to just kind of figure out which ones those are, do some tinkering here and there, but the majority, 4 of the barrels are really good. 2 of the barrels are a little bit iffy. Obviously dart fit is key, to not have too tight of a dart in the barrel or too loose of a dart. Luckily the darts that I have fit CPVC pretty well. At some point down the line I may try to stick in a little bit more powerful air delivery system, whether that's an SSPB, a 2K, something else. But for now, it was just a fun blaster to do and fun to work on. The rear loading was definitely one of the goals once I started putting it together. So once I get this thing finished up, you will see it again. Alright, talk to you later, guys.